Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again. And that must mean that I am Professor Robert E.G. Black, and this is the Groundhog Day Project.
It's one of those infinite time loop situations you might have heard about.
It's a thing where the same day keeps happening.
Time.
I wake up every day right here, right in Punxsutawney, and it's always February 2nd.
The last revision is what counts, apparently.
We are on minute 60 of Groundhog Day. At the end of last minute, Phil he's in his report, but it is not broadcast live, so it's not that big a deal. It's a problem, but it's not that big a deal. Just called out Larry. You got a problem with what I'm saying, Larry? And we see Rita, she's looking a little upset. Larry shakes his head, but then closes his left eye and just keeps looking through the camera to keep recording. He's going to do his job until he's told to do otherwise. Phil continues talking. Untie your tongue and you come out here and talk, huh? Am I upsetting you, princess? He says to Rita. She doesn't say anything. And Phil continues. You know, you want a prediction about the weather? You're asking the wrong Phil. I'll give you a winter prediction. It's going to be cold, it's going to be gray, and it's going to last you for the rest of your life. Yeah. Phil has hit fully into his depressed phase. Cut to 22nd iteration of Groundhog Day in the film. Alarm clock goes off. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't... And Phil knocks it down. Cut to 23rd iteration. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain. And Phil smashes that thing with a fist. It's not enough. He hits it again. He hits it again. Pretty good. Cut to 24th iteration. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Phil's taking a little longer this time because smashing it isn't good enough. The day keeps going. He's got to do more. He picks the clock up this time, lifts it, throws it at the ground. We cut to a shot of the broken radio. They had to do this special with some extra parts and stuff because the radio actually didn't break that much when it hit the ground. But it is still playing the song from the speaker after he throws it down. Cut to exterior, Gobbler's Knob. Phil's doing his report. Once again, the eyes of the nation have turned here to this. And we don't get his sort of funny sarcasm thing he's got going in this report. It's not as depressing as the previous one. But it is, he's cracked. We'll see more of the crack in the next minute, but I mean, in this minute alone, we're seeing basically an embodiment of, what's the line? Hurt people, or hurt people, hurt things in this case. Phil, as he's dropping into his low point, or maybe his low point was a few minutes ago. He just doesn't know what to do about it yet. Maybe his low point was that report. Or a prediction about the weather. You're asking the wrong Phil. I'll give you a winter prediction. It's going to be cold, it's going to be gray, and it's going to last you for the rest of your life. Who's he talking to here? He knows this report doesn't go out, but he still does it. One of the reasons I think it should be live. Is he talking to Rita? Is he talking to Larry? Is this the rest of their life? I mean, from Phil's perspective, yes. But I think he's really talking to himself. Like, he has to put it into words, and put it into words is where it is too much. How's he going to recover from this? Drinking and eating popcorn while watching Jeopardy, that's fun. But there's only so many times you can watch the same episode of Jeopardy. The best time to be in a time loop would be, like, closer to the present when you have streaming services. But Phil he doesn't have a lot of choices. He doesn't have a lot of entertainment. The movie doesn't take him to the library to go after the groundhog, so he doesn't necessarily get books. Well, he does have books later, but he might get those out of that one little shelf by the buffet at the Cherry Street Inn. Or he's watching Heidi 2 again. Or he's watching Jeopardy with the bed and breakfast people. This is the hard part, really, is that even if you are already on the road to being a better person and you're in a time loop, like a Groundhog Day time loop, where the proper inference is that the time loop is a judgment on your character, and you have to fix it. Fix your character, fix yourself in order to get out. Just because you're on the way to being better doesn't mean that you can't get bored. Phil's problem right now is he's run out of ways to play. He picked up Nancy, picked up Lorraine. He tried to pick up Rita and failed. He robbed an armored truck. He went on a joyride while chased by the cops. He's about to do that again, actually. It's not going great at this point, obviously, but this is, I think, that speech, his winter prediction is maybe his low point. But then 22, 23, 24 is just about him, smashing the clock and hoping he can just end it. And then, of course, on 24, he does end it, but that won't happen this minute. So, come back next time. That's all I got for minute 60. It might be the hour mark. That doesn't mean there's a huge amount to talk about, because I'm not a psychologist. I'm not going to get into detail about depression or anything else. Just, if you are suffering from depression, seek some help from someone, a professional, or at least your friends or family. Let people know how you're feeling. The world is a dark place. It's not winter right now as I'm recording this, but it feels like it's not cold, not literally. It's pretty hot a lot of places. Unseasonably hot in some places. Unusually hot. Not unseasonably, I suppose summer's normally warm, but it's hotter than usual a lot of places. It's going to be gray. Yeah, the world is gray. The state of things is a mess. Might be darker than gray. It's going to last you for the rest of your life. Yeah, however long that ends up being. Here's the sad news I have for you. However bad things might be right now, they can still get worse. They might never improve before you are done here. And I don't want that to be a depressing thing exactly, but it is something that is necessary to think about. Is that sometimes you can't change the world, you can't change your little corner of it, and that's why you have to change yourself, as Phil has to. Or you just have to, I don't generally subscribe to AA stuff because they depend on a higher power and all that, but accept the things you can't change, all that. Some things are out of your power. And if you can accept that, at least it's easier to look at the world and see the things that are bigger than you. Good luck, everyone. On that note, on that happy note, yeah, come back next time. We'll talk about, Phil's gonna steal a groundhog. Well, I don't think he steals them next minute, but we're getting there. There's a bit of talking first. Till then, take care.
You were gonna say that.
This has been a production of Lemming Drops Studio. You can find links to more at lemmingdrops.com or join the Facebook group Lemming Drops Studio Tour. Also, you can support all my shows at patreon.com/lemmingdrops.
What is wrong in the end which never comes? Or which comes again and again, lapping, like waves.
Since the Big Bang set everything in motion, everything that happens in this universe has to be the way it is. Particles unfolding the way they're destined to.
How do you sleep at night? You've never seen Groundhog Day?
Yeah, Groundhog Day is not a documentary.
Remember when Groundhog Day was just a movie?